If you could just maybe give us a bit of information. Firstly, how old are you?
I'm 36, 37 in July.
37 in July, okay. And when did you first become a client of the Linkage Service?
In September 2012.
September 2012, okay. So, could you give us a bit of an idea of what was going on for you around that time?
Well, I was caught growing cannabis, and I was trying to get money to save me my house, and things didn't work out, and I ended up being referred to here.
Okay, so when you were with probation and then you got referred to the Linkage Service, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and so what were your personal circumstances at the time?
I was facing a prison sentence. I had high anxiety, and I didn't know how to sit properly nor think properly. I was all over the place. I just couldn't do it.
Okay.
It was a struggle every day. It was a struggle.
Okay. And how have things changed for you?
Well, I have hope now. I have something that I realise I can go and be trained to do something that I'd be good at, and it gives me a fresh way of thinking and a new start.
Okay.
Gives me a bit of hope, and when you have a bit of hope, you can go far.
That's good. And so, what did you expect from the Linkage Service before you started?
I didn't know. I just didn't know. I just went with it. It was somebody said that I could get training to do whatever I really wanted to do, or a course that'll suit me. Okay. So I just went with it, you know.
And did you feel hopeful starting out?
Yeah. I was looking forward to it. It was a chance to get something back, to feel good in myself by learning how to do something new, you know.
Okay. And what were your first impressions of the service? When you started out, were you nervous or?
Curious.
Curious. Okay.
More curious to see what came out of it.
Okay. And what have you learned from your experience?
Have a bit of patience.
Have a bit of patience, yeah.
And things will come right if you try, you know.
And what has been the most positive aspect of your involvement in the programme?
Well, I'm learning a new skill, and that means a lot.
Okay, so do you want to tell us a bit about that?
Well, I'm learning about the oil boiler services and the oil installation, and it means that I can make a living. I can. It's a good skill to have, and there's always something you can fall back on there, you know.
Okay. And had you any official training before that?
No. No official training.
No official training.
Plenty of experience, but no official training.
Okay. So what would you say has been the most positive aspect of your involvement?
A new skill, and looking forward to starting a business.
Okay, great.
Be able to provide for my family, maybe able to pay my mortgage again.
Right.
You get up in the morning, you feel a lot fresher, and you know that if you try, there is a possibility that you could be providing again and be happy.
And what have you found the most difficult aspect of your involvement in the programme?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No difficult. Just having patience for the money to come through and to get on the course.
Okay, so just to clarify around that, you're talking about applying for the funding, is it?
Applying for
okay.
funding.
So you found
hoping you get it.
Hoping you get it. So we found maybe the waiting to get word on that was a bit tough.
It's just when you're eager to get going, you know.
Yeah.
I don't have much patience.
Well, so you could say that's something else that you learned then.
Yeah.
And what part of the experience are you most proud of, and why?
I was in a classroom there, and I was learning all about all the theory and that. And I haven't sat in a classroom since I'm 15 years of age. I'm 36 now. And I actually got through. It was the first classroom I've ever really passed. Before, it would have been thrown out. I was too immature, sitting in the classroom. But just to get through something like that, being dyslexic and that, you know.
Okay. So you've worked through that. And
Yeah.
That's great. Okay. And what advice would you give to new clients of the Linkage service?
Just have patience and try your best, and go for something that you really want to go for. You know, something that your heart feels right to go with, and you should be all right.
And would you recommend the service, Philip?
Yeah, definitely. Well, there's nothing else, you know, and it'll help you. You know, everything helps.
Okay. And is there anything else that you'd like to add before we finish?
No, not really.
Okay.
I'm grand.
Okay.
Happy enough.
Great. Okay. Well, thanks very much for your time.
No problem.